My parents threw out a lot of my gear, which I'm not. I know. Like I was living with them when I wasn't on the road, and they sold that house.
Yuragi, he is not living for a very long time. No fairy fires on him. One more hit, the Mirana. Nope, high ground misses. They do find him. He started off with the mana break despite just running in onto the runes. So
Time though, most of his matchups are really good nowadays, especially with the like the Death Prophet matchup being in the mix and sort of things. No, the Kunkka is going to be just fine, and the nice part about a Kunkka is that you can use all your mana to trade if you want to, as she goes down the bottom lane.
And I'm just curious, is he queuing up anything? No, only the power tread, so nothing. Seyush, he is queued up to die. No mana. Actually, does have the stakes just enough to leap himself away. And Yuragi, no more blinks to go forward. Notice is trying to do something to him, but even with the bashes, his damage output is not that high. And Seyush hiding in the trees, he's gonna try to find a spot, I guess, to die in. Because I've seen this from Davai Lama when he plays an offlane Magnus. I expected a little bit different something. Yuragi has been caught. The boat is coming in. He's not gonna be able to get out of this one, and he pops the counter spell. Doesn't really change anything. They didn't even use the X, so now they're going to be using it. The Taiga very low with a haste on the Kunkka. This should be another kill. Let's see. Okay, the creeps, they're blocking and squatting a little bit. Try to go with the Tidebringer, but it doesn't matter. If the Kunkka cannot finish the job, it's going to be Seyush. My cores, well, they're useless, so I have but he's still chasing forward. They want him. He's gonna have a blink in 5 seconds actually with a TP of BZM. You don't want him any longer. He does have the RP. The Meteor Hammer is coming through. No one is gonna be able to stop it, and so much damage being taken by Squadix. He doesn't care, goes forward. Ooh, the Tidebringer not gonna connect onto Yuragi, but it will. Onto the Rubik, the tower shot finally gets the kill. Seyush has to be careful with only one leap charge. He is actually a viable target. They're gonna be going for him. A leap out, but they don't want to be chasing any so what's the play for Virtus Pro? Do you have to all in on the top lane? Does this tower have to fall?
Yes.
You answered my question, they answer my question as well, and the Mirana answers the question as well because the chase, it's not on.
Nope, but the pressure is, since this anti-mage does not have a Battle Fury yet and is not even close because of the Vanguard base. Is that an RP I hear?
Yep, and it's a kill on FNG. BZM is just like any HP, but just wasn't enough. But that trade used to be a lot more common, Kips, when we didn't have this AoE glyph thing.
Chu gets caught.
Did he make a mistake with the Kunkka? No, not really, but still killing Chu not gonna be that easy. He's not moving, so you have all the time in the world, and no one is really coming to assist him. Kunkka, oh, nope, he can't do it. He just can't do it. Couldn't make himself go for that one. The zombies, on the other hand, they don't care about beauty. FNG is still going forward. Kunkka now, are we doing this? You are not doing this, but Kiritich will. He does have some...
Showing where their priorities lie. They want to scale with all 3 of their cores, and it means giving priority farm to the Slardar right now, while the Kunkka is running after a Magnus arrow combo.
Yeah, and with the Nature's Prophet coming in, they're gonna try to save him there with the Guardian Grease. BZM lives. He does have a ton of armor under that tier 1, 19 to be exact. And now looking towards Kirit, he does have the Aegis, so this is not the easiest kill. Stolen Corrosive Haze. So we talked about how much damage it's actually gonna bring to the tail of the Slardar. He does show his Blink Dagger, but just to get RP, the Starstorm is gonna be dropping. But look at that Mana Void getting 2 kills. Yuragi is gonna get a 3rd one. Give me all the gold. The anti-mage's dream, and the only one surviving is the Kunkka. Didn't even get the boat off, and it seems like the rum
pretty darn soon, and that's where he's going to become proper involved.
Squadix, no boat right now. Look at the impetuses, they really hurt. You would need that boat to mitigate the damage. The arrow will not connect. And Taiga is taking some damage, but he's turned into a zombie as well. In the end, well, zombies, they're that dude. DM, the TP in without any mana. So now he's gonna be bashed up. This time around, OG, they don't have enough heroes to survive. He does have the Guardian Grease. It is not enough to live, and Squadix gets himself a double. Virtus Pro, they haven't lost anything. They will lose FNG right now, but for a really big kill as well. With the arrow connecting, you don't move. You just die. Virtus Pro, they get themselves another. This time around, it is
Squadich and Kiritich. And even this Slardar, sure, he's trailing behind, but he's not doing that badly compared to the enemy cores either. So I feel like AM is going to need a couple of better fights in this. He is going to try his luck though, but there's the BKB.
Well, literally trying his luck, yeah. You can't be that lucky. Oh, Uragi, he gets out of the boat. A bit of a mistake, but Notice is still going to be chasing him. Hello, laning buddy, and goodbye. Taiga is going to be next on the menu. Once he's marked, the kill will be easy. The damage is going to start coming through, and this Rubik will not be surviving. The top lane duo of OG gets destroyed by the...
And don't underestimate the damage output of this Slaughter. Do not.
Yeah. For sure, and BZM also, I'm kind of baffled by his build. I didn't expect it. The bash onto Chu, the kill onto Chu. Squadix, he cuts him down. Only one hit is needed to finish the job, and now to equalize it here. And jumping onto the high ground, they are claiming themselves a good position, but Virtus Pro...
Just triple BKB on VP.
Ooh,
this
that's
does not
a big
feel
one.
good.
COG, you need the big RP. BZM, a lot of it is riding on you. No pressure, buddy. No pressure whatsoever. Okay, he crumbled under pressure because he's gonna die. And now the chase is on. Gleipnir is gonna be connecting onto the Rubik. Taiga is on the high ground, and he will be dying fairly soon. The tidal wave stolen doesn't really do anything, as Chu is gonna be another bonus. The supports of OG, after their Magnus has died, they have been left on their own, which only means that. Out of your depth.
And I'm talking about that triple BKB.
He's very happy about it. Taiga gonna be revealing his positioning. He did steal a spell there. Let's see if he is gonna be punished for it. How good are you at surfing, Taiga? Seems pretty decent at it, but after it, he will probably be going down on the other part of the map. Chu dies as well, so the supports of OG, they are safe and nowhere.
She doesn't actually deal any damage. You can leave her and focus on the actual threats. But if they do focus a lot on her, maybe you get the opportunity for that RP without having to sacrifice HP on any of your important cores. No, Uragi, no, that's not it.
They have the vision. They are pushing out the waves right now. What OG doing is trying to play the side lanes. The problem is, Virtus Pro are very good at catching people. BZM has been caught as well. He does have a force staff to get out of the Sprout. And now with the Silken Bola, they're going to stop Kurtic from doing too much damage. But he's going to do more than enough to bring down some of these other heroes. Look at those items. AC at the ready. Your armor does not exist.
Absolutely not. I got a...
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Oh, wave. That's a decent RP. There was just no follow-up. Look at this anti-mage. He's just getting bashed. That's GG. Yep, you just call it right there. Oh, that sucked for OG, because they did get that opportunity, right? They did get that RP, but the anti-mage was not ready to follow up there. If you
play, but unfortunately, they didn't really get the connection. Some of the wards have been placed. No surprises there. Pretty common spots. Kurtic, what is he doing here?
Fishing. I think he got something.
Yeah,
but it's a little too big for him to handle.
Yeah, it's not like he does have 3 stick charges. Will use them. It doesn't change anything. BZN gets the first blood. Okay, he gave the
a lot of work trying to get the hits of the Enchantress on himself instead, and she can just decide to ignore him. Look at this, like, oh yes, search. Well, luckily Enchant was on CD, but you know what?
It's better that he was faster. It's better that he was faster. He gets farther away from you, so that does more damage.
Yeah.
FNG, he thinks that his damage output, no, even a position force use doesn't want to get a point in the heavenly jump. And now he's rotating to the mid lane. Squadix, he's not level 6 just yet. This is dangerous with the avalanche coming through. Can they burst through this shield? They can, but then you still have to kill him. But look at the arrow, comes out in time and perfect. It's gonna land him the kill. Ooh, what a big play from FNG. They thought he went back.
So patient. Yeah, that was absolutely beautiful. Squadix runs away.
Heroes from Virtus Pro across the map very low, and the noticed he's gonna be receiving a beating here as well.
Victory is my...
And again, so is Taiga.
Yeah, and his
Out towards the bottom part of the map. He had a sentry there, so BZM couldn't catch him. Seyush, he tries to kill Chu, and there's someone else that's going to be contributing in the damage department. Taiga doesn't have the mana, doesn't have the HP, his resources are low, so you have to be very careful how you approach the Ember Spirit. It could be your demise, but for now, everybody else...
He had no interest Instead completes a tour of the jungle, completes his Hand of Midas, and goes looking for a tasty creep.
Sayush, he has been in enemy territory for far too long. It's time for him to say goodnight, and Yuragi will claim that kill, so getting himself even better situated on the network chart. That right now who my number one is, but yeah, that didn't happen.
Ah, that sucks, man. But like, what can you do? It's Big Daddy.
True. Taiga, he is gonna have to be dealing with his illusion here, but no problem, because BZM is here to save the day, and Sayush, well, he's not gonna be surviving for long. So that dive doesn't really work out. The tower doesn't take any more damage than it always be worse. Virtus Pro 3k gold, it's not that bad. You're up against the Doom, so it is not the biggest of deals. But look at OG, they're invading the enemy triangle. They would like to get a core, but that's gonna be a little bit tougher. But support kills, well, those are a bit easier. Still, Taiga will have to pay with his life. He did use the Thunder God's Wrath, but immediately taken down.
We are going to go for a stroll, see if with help of some iron shells they can make a rotation here onto this mid lane that's getting shoved in.
Yeah, let's see if they can get the initiation into the mid lane. They get on top of Chu. He doesn't have the hook shot, but the Moonlight Shadow is quite nice. At least one of the support ultis will be helping him close the gap. So Sayush, he is the one that...
But their previous invasion failed, and now they're sort of waiting.
Can they kill him? Ooh, that's close. Is it close enough? He didn't have the Remnant back, so now he has to take this route. And is it a good one? Ooh. Nope, he gets sniped. Well, what is that range? I'm guessing Taiga did max that one out. That level 2 it wouldn't have reached.
Absolutely not. That still felt a little far for even level 4, but you know, sometimes Gaben blesses you.
Yeah, that is true. BZM not gonna be too blessed here. He is surrounded by 2 heroes, and there's a wall on one side that he wants to run through. Not gonna be happening. Sayush still alive. Finally will be dropping down. Taiga secures it, but notice, yeah, he's very good at skipping rope, meaning that he's very fast as well. So he gets himself up. Late game hero if you get the right items.
Exactly, so you need to, of course, get to the Aghanim MALTA style, get all of your illusions to deal all of the ancient dragon forms debuffs as well. So what is them right in the noggin.
he really hates those arrows. He's not gonna be surviving. FNG is gonna get tipped twice in a row. This Tiny dies, or twice in the game, not really in a row, when he shouldn't really, just because FNG is on point. And is just using those beautifully.
Absolutely, and now here is the triangle invasion the other way, right?
Yeah,
oh, that arrow!
He didn't even have the Sunder, so he was dead either way. But it is just always nice seeing Winself.
Yep, sneaks it right on through, and that also means that this catapult isn't doing a ton of damage here. They've got Sayush now. Well, do they have him? Sayush, excuse me. Yeah, he'll die. He's so fine with that. Exactly.
So he's gonna take that any day. He loses his life. A big rotation from OG. Their mid lane tower does take some damage, but they're gonna try to take the enemy mid lane tower. Of course, characters. Virtus Pro are dodging fights. What are they actually waiting for?
The dodges right now, as far as I'm concerned, this is all just waiting for the Darkseer to get items.
Yeah.
Like look at this as well. This is all 3 cores over on the mid lane.
Yeah, they split push side lanes, then they connect onto the mid lane wanting to get the tower. They only get the kill in the end though. Chu, he gives his life away.
It's only a Doom.
Virtus Pro feel like they're being baited, and it does look that way. OG again, 4 heroes. They're not letting this one go. They really want to fight around the mid lane tower. Avalanche will get used. Ember will be fine. Doom jumps in. He doesn't see any good targets. The arrow will not get connecting this time around. FNG not on point. Cogs keeping the Doom in place. Doesn't want to use the BKB just yet with the mech. Sayush is healthy enough, and here comes the dragon. He is hungry. And the Zeus, well, he's not going to be in the skies any longer. Kiritich is the one who reigns here. And Virtus Pro, they get everywhere they want. They're just approaching. The gold lead is still going in favor of OG, but how much does this actually matter?
Definitely not.
Okay,
all right.
Caught. DM gonna be popping the BKB. That's gonna be his 9-second one. At least Sayush should be going down. He is... kind of the standard kill that OG have been getting here, but again...
Case after these kills while VP chill, because this is the 2nd game in a row that VP are doing this to them as well. It's like, yeah, whatever, you're 4k gold at, that's really cool, now come fight us.
Zeus will get fought right now. OG will lose their support immediately, so that's a solid chunk of their damage gone, and with the second support dropping, they don't want to continue this engagement any further. So nice 2 kills going their way. Maybe they can go for more here. FNG, he was definitely desperate for a bit of it, so he will be a consolation prize for OG. And Kirtich pops his dragon form. I'm guessing this is a farming one, given that
of vision, and it's one of the things that OG will have. We talked about it before, between the Enchantress and the Zeus, you're going to know where they are, and BZM is going to capitalize on that information, going to go into the dataless after. I've seen this item turn games around.
Okay, there it is. There's the Doom. It's gonna come out, and SquadX immediately dies. 55 seconds on the sidelines. The bonuses now should easily come through. You don't have your mobile hero, and OG, they have found their opening finally after 10 minutes of searching for a fight. It's gonna be here, and this should be Roche time. Right?
Yeah, this should be Roche towards FNG, immediately re-establishing vision control for himself, and an arrow on top of it, of course.
They're coming. The jump in from the Darkseer. Okay, that's gonna be a big vacuum wall. Yuragi, someone has to deal with his illusion because it does a ton of damage, but they've already lost the Marana. Here comes the trees. Kiritich has so much armor. He doesn't take damage, but guess what? Notice does not. And even with the wall connecting onto 2 heroes, one of which being Yuragi, it is... Okay, so they get it. They got it. OG, they're definitely
Doesn't mean they're not gonna fight.
Oh, they still want to fight. There is no Doom, and SquadX has a BKB stun onto the Doom as well. 4-staff trying to survive. Not going to be happening. SquadX, he gets his revenge from the for the previous kill. Chu doesn't really have anywhere to run. He already used his 4-staff, so it's just going to be a bonus. But OG, even with those 2 kills, that's a win. Because always, DKs get it at level 18.
There it goes. Radiant's current has been
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Definitely is. BZM, I don't think he wants to be here, so he's definitely regretting his life choices, but it's a little bit too late. He should have thought about those earlier, so will be punished for attempting to kill the Marana.
Whereas OG peaks in these goes, and then afterwards sort of loses focus again. They're a little bit more ebb and flow. We're just supposed to be more constantly on the ball. Oh, that's a nice prize.
Clockwork did try to keep them in place, keeping them in the cause, and now with the arrow and the stun, that's a kill. That's a kill. It's definitely worth it. Kiritich will be popping the BKB, going forward for more. Oh, they don't have any more stuns left, so Taiga is out. At least he will survive, but you're happy with the trade.
Like the amount of damage and tankiness that the DK will be missing as Chu pulls a Sayush.
Yeah, he does have a Glimmer Cape, so that's gonna be keeping him alive for a little bit longer. It is not easy to bring down an Enchantress. I guess Light of Fist and the Chains are your best bet. In the end, they will get themselves a kill.
And the illusions spam coming out from OG, but definitely your hero's vision. Individually?
FNG. He's gonna wait for the hook shot before he goes for the arrow, and this is a dead Enchantress. Nobody from OG is even thinking about coming here. It's gonna take some time, though.
Yeah. This always feels like watching somebody bleed out on the floor. It's like, yeah, you're dead, but we're gonna have to, make sure it actually happens.
OG are missing an Enchantress, so let's see if SquadX gets caught. Maybe.
Darkseer isn't here yet.
Dragon Knight.
There's AoE Doom.
AoE Doom. Kiritich taking some damage. Look at the Scotty. He has been broken. He's getting low. He needs to run away. Oh, he turns into the normal form there. Gets out of the dragon form so as not to be slowed down any longer. That's so huge. That is actually so huge that he's not the dragon any longer. And Yuragi gets put on a high ground. Yuragi is dead. He's the one that dies. Kiritich still alive. Not for long. Tossed up into the air and will die. DM TPing out. They will let him go because they have a bigger target. BZM will get normal punched, and we now have a mountain on our
to break. And now, somehow, somewhere, as, normal punch, you gotta kill. So if you don't come fisticuffs us right now, we'll just fisticuffs your buildings.
Froggy, let's use the reflection. Avalanche will come through. The tree volley, not really doing anything. The Doom jumps in. There's gonna be multiple heroes into it, but the force staff immediately will be fine. Look at the backline. The Dragon Knight is so strong, but he has to be afraid of Yuragi. SquadX into the backline. He's trying to kill the Enchantress. Not going too well. He's gonna try to get himself away with the Remnant. Will be successful at doing so, but the Darkseer is still alive. The wall was used. OG, they haven't gotten one kill for now this fight. In terms of kills, it is in their favor, but still on their part of the map. Gibbs, talk to me. Who's gonna be happier?
Who's gonna be happier? Virtus Pro got all of them to come back
often, so DM is always gonna be able to do it. FNG, he's gone. Are you gonna die because this one? BZM, he does purge off the chains, but now how do you run? What do you do? Look at Kuritage going forward. Chu, you have to run. He's gonna be punched. These guys are not that great at killing him, and Chu will be taken down either way. At some point, Squadix starts doing a little bit too much in damage, and it is gonna be a 2-for-1 in favor of Virtus.pro.
And normal punch.
They're late, they stun him up, they're killing him, they push him back, he's gone! Oh, Uragi, he's been farming for the entire game just for this to happen. DM is gonna get the duel off, that should be Squadix dead, but he does have the Aegis. And look at Kuritage just flying over your base, destroying everything like Deathwing did to Stormwind, and he just wants to eat everybody on OG BZM. There are no trees there, my friend, so you are tossing nothing. And the Terrorblade does buy back Uragi. He's gonna be creating a big black dragon of his own, but Kuritage now, he's level 25 as well, so you have to be careful of that AoE stun. If he does have the Glimmer Cape. Ember Spirit doesn't care about that Glimmer, still goes forward. It will break the Lincolns. Arrow will not connect, just going into the trees. The Doom jumps in, now he has his Doom, just got it. But they're gonna be able to get themselves away with the BKB on Kuritage, just turns around, let's fight DM. And DM, now he understands he has made a mistake, he doesn't want to be here, he has just baited in for Uragi to start smashing down everyone. He's over the wall, so his solution is there, but he can be taken over by the Enchantress, so that's gonna help. Another one will be coming on, they're still killing him down, connects, and there's the vacuum of a lot of them. We don't have the Dragonite, okay, we do, he has fought back, but isn't even needed. Stay in base, Kuritage. We are carrying you this time around. Terrorblade without the buyback, and another punch into the face of the Zeus. That's
And
hasn't really done much. Oh, DM just bought back. He got an arrow into the back that is now immediately going to be broken. The Tiny throwing some trees. But it seems like he's just throwing a tantrum because Kuritage doing so much damage, and even with the trees flying in, the damage isn't close to sufficient. Look at Kuritage just making 3 dragons. It's gonna be a huge vacuum. The stun was already used. It doesn't matter. They don't really need AoE stuns. They just need to hunt you down in your fountain and force you to tap out of game number 2. Virtus.pro has eliminated OG, a major team has been eliminated from the Pinnacle Cup. For Virtus.pro,